Welcome to Midnight Murmurs, where the darkness comes alive. Today, I have a spine-tingling tale for you that will have you on the edge of your seat. Join me as we venture into the Sandman's realm, a place of nightmares and danger, where the dream warriors must use their wits and bravery to survive. If you want more hair-raising stories like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Midnight Murmurs. Trust me, you won't regret it. The descent into the Sandman's realm was not for the faint of heart. The dream warriors knew that they were entering a place where danger lurked around every corner, and the stakes were higher than ever before. As they began their journey, the air grew thick with a sense of foreboding, as if the very walls of the tunnel were closing in on them. The tunnels themselves were a labyrinth of twists and turns, with no clear path forward. Every step was a potential trap, and the dream warriors had to use all of their skills and ingenuity to avoid the many obstacles that lay in their path. They encountered walls that seemed to close in on them, floors that crumbled beneath their feet, and ceilings that threatened to collapse at any moment. To make matters worse, the Sandman's realm was patrolled by his minions, twisted creatures that were a product of his nightmares. The dream warriors had to be constantly on guard, their weapons at the ready, prepared to fight for their lives at a moment's notice. Despite the dangers that surrounded them, the dream warriors pressed on. They knew that the heart of the Sandman's realm lay ahead, and that they had to reach it if they were to have any chance of defeating him. So they ventured deeper and deeper into the darkness, determined to overcome whatever obstacles lay in their way. The Sandman's domain was a place of nightmares, a twisted version of reality that would make even the bravest of souls tremble in fear. As the dream warriors stepped inside the palace gates, they were immediately enveloped by an eerie silence, broken only by the distant sound of chains and the occasional flicker of torchlight. The winding corridors were lined with grotesque statues of twisted, monstrous creatures, their stone eyes seemingly following the warriors' every move. The air was thick with the stench of decay, and the walls were coated with a slimy, black mold that seemed to pulse and writhe as if it were alive. As they made their way deeper into the palace, the dream warriors encountered all manner of traps and obstacles. The floors were covered in slick, oily sludge that threatened to swallow them whole, while hidden spikes and blades lay in wait around every corner. But it was the Sandman's minions that proved to be the most dangerous threat. The warriors were constantly ambushed by shadowy figures that seemed to materialize out of thin air, their eyes glowing with a malevolent energy. Each battle was a fierce struggle for survival, with the dream warriors fighting tooth and nail to stay alive. Despite the overwhelming odds against them, the warriors pressed on, driven by their determination to defeat the Sandman and end his reign of terror. And finally, after what felt like an eternity, they reached the throne room, ready to face their final challenge. The dream warriors entered the Sandman's throne room with a mixture of fear and determination. The room was shrouded in darkness, with only the dim light of torches illuminating the way forward. As they approached the throne, a figure slowly materialized in front of them. It was the Sandman himself, his eyes glowing with a malevolent light. Without warning, the Sandman launched himself at the dream warriors, his fists crackling with dark energy. The warriors dodged and weaved, striking back with their own attacks. Amber conjured a wall of fire, while Tom unleashed a devastating lightning bolt. Tyler and Lily fought with their swords, slicing through the Sandman's dark aura. The battle raged on for what felt like an eternity, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. The Sandman's power seemed limitless, as he conjured illusions and twisted reality to his will. But the Dream Warriors refused to back down, drawing on their strength and resolve to keep fighting. Finally, the Sandman made a fatal mistake. In his arrogance, he revealed his true form, a twisted monster of nightmares and darkness. The Dream Warriors seized the opportunity, striking with all their might. Amber channeled the power of the sun, scorching the Sandman's flesh. Tom called forth a tornado, tearing the Sandman apart. Tyler and Lily delivered the final blow, their swords piercing the Sandman's heart. With a final scream of rage and pain, the Sandman dissolved into dust. The throne room was bathed in a blinding light, and the Dream Warriors found themselves outside, standing in a field of flowers. The nightmare was over, and they had emerged victorious. As the Dream Warriors looked around, they realized that they had forged a bond that would never be broken. They had faced their deepest fears and emerged stronger for it. With a final nod of understanding, they went their separate ways, ready to face whatever the future held. The Dream Warriors have emerged victorious from the Sandman's realm, but their journey was no easy feat. They faced countless dangers and obstacles, each more terrifying than the last. From treacherous traps and illusions to monstrous beasts and the Sandman himself, the Dream Warriors were pushed to their limits at every turn. But through it all, they never lost sight of their mission or their faith in each other. They fought bravely, using their unique strengths and skills to overcome the challenges they faced. And when one of them faltered, the others were always there to lend a hand and lift them back up. This is a story of triumph, of the unbreakable human spirit that refuses to give up in the face of adversity. It is a reminder that even in the darkest of places, there is always hope. The Dream Warriors' journey may be over, but their legacy will live on as a testament to the power of teamwork and perseverance. So let us take inspiration from their story and remember that we too can conquer our own challenges, no matter how insurmountable they may seem. And if you enjoyed this tale of bravery and triumph, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to Midnight Murmurs for more spine-tingling stories that will keep you up at night.